are and where you're from and kind of what you're doing.
So my name is Elijah Mack. I am by trade a barber, but about 12 years ago I had an epiphany. I came from the ocean surfing world. I rode a couple of these waves and it just dawned on me there was millions of them everywhere, and they could be 80 foot perfect, and that is true. And what I did is I started to preach that, and I got a lot of media attention in surf publications and beyond, and nobody agreed with me. All the surf industry moguls and everybody told me I was incorrect, and I knew I wasn't, and I just kept saying this is the future of surfing because it allows people in the rest of the world to experience surfing. And just in the past 2 years it's really started to become true, and it's communities like this that have a feature like this that are experiencing that growth in surfing. And it's an exponential growth. Each year it just grows quicker and quicker.
And you're talking about river surfing as opposed to what most people would think of as the traditional California or ocean surfing, right?
That is correct. Sometimes I forget to say river surfing, but completely different in its own thing.
What do you think of what you've seen here in Columbia? You surf rivers all over the world, right?
Yes.
What do you think of what you've seen here?
It's amazing. It's one of two of the best features in the country, but as far as consistency and size, it is bar none. There's nothing like this. And the weather, the sun, the environment you have here, the city, the college, the military base, you just have something so special here beyond the size and shape of the wave. And the fact that it runs twice a day without fail. I mean, it's a gold mine for the community as an economic stimulus, and it's a gold mine for the community as a recreation for youth. All my peers are kayakers because river surfers haven't existed very long. But what this does is it allows people to enter the river really simply with just some shorts and a bodyboard, a PFD, and a helmet, right? That makes it accessible to young teenagers, and it makes it accessible to someone who might not have the money to get other gear. So this is just, you're going to see, in a number of years you'll have a surf shop, you'll have a number of surfers, you'll have bodyboarders, the disproportionate use will be river surfers in this feature.
Will there come a time when we see a river surfing community in Columbia?
You will, and it's already here. There's already 5 solid hardcore surfers here, and then about 5 more that travel here regularly. And by next summer, that will grow to 30, and by the summer after that, it'll grow to 200. And within 5 years, you'll have more surfers than you want. You'll have to build more waves, and you'll grow it. It'll be homegrown. The difference between river surfers and ocean surfers is that river surfing is new and it's done by people who are looking outside the box. It's really a throwback to a time when things were just a little bit more organic and done for the pleasure of it, and not because of fashion or style. So river surfing is really going to attract a lot of the college students, a lot of the military. You don't need to have any surfing background to fall in love with this.
Is this a year-round sport?
Oh, 100%. They're doing it year-round in Missoula, Montana right now, and it's a lot colder. This is not cold. This is not cold. And considering that this is a cold spell for you guys, you've got it made. I mean, I hear you guys get up to 90 degrees with 85, 80-degree water. That is Hawaii. You guys have Tahiti here in a box. Tahiti in a box.
Tahiti in a box.